Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ & Sons and our NCAA football series with the Florida State Seminoles. And we are now getting ready to get set for our second straight ACC title game. This time we will be facing off against Georgia Tech, who's not they're not a juggernaut. They're not top ranked team. They're not number 25, but hey, they won their division in the ACC. So they've done enough to earn their opportunity in this game. And now we are coming in at number 3, still right there in the playoff hunt. A loss easily would knock us out of the playoffs, kind of depending maybe on what happens with everybody else. Iowa is going to be playing. You have Iowa and Ohio State. They got to play each other. Alabama still has to go and play in the SEC title game. So there's still a lot of football left to be played and a lot of things that can happen. But we have to take care of business today. And that's going to be the biggest thing coming in here. Number 3 team in the country, Georgia Tech. They've won some big games, had some upset victories, and they are upset-minded today as well. And they are going to try to push us to the brink, right? So we're going to go ahead and get started in this one on our opening possession. And we're facing a 3rd and 21 just shy of midfield. As Credible has the snap, throws that one deep over. He's got Wilson, 21 needed, and we got 22 for the first down. Big play by Johnny Wilson going right up the seam, up the middle. Now, Credible delivered the ball. Probably could have had a little bit better timing, but when you're facing a receiver versus one of your top receivers versus a nickelback, I'm going to trust my receiver in that situation just about every single time. So it does work out for us, and that leaves us with a 1st and 10 now. As Credible has the snap, they bring a blitz, rolls out to the right and throws that one incomplete. Carnegie definitely got in there and disrupted it. He was in the way of the pass. However, it was just kind of a poor thrown ball. The blitz caught us off guard on that one. Too many guys coming free, and we really did just have to get rid of that. So 2nd and 10, we hand that one off to Trayshawn Ward going right. Bounces it back to the left and up the middle, and he's going to be brought down after a 6-yard rush. He's got 3 rushes for 25 yards on the evening, a pretty good start to his night as we just have 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Score is still tied at 0-0. Now on 3rd and 4, Credible comes out in a shotgun. 3 receiver set. He drops back, fires it over the middle. He's got Winston right up the gut, and he's going to be brought down at about the 11-yard line, so an 18-yard gain. First catch of the night for Winston Wright. He's been one of our main targets here in this back half of the season, and he comes through for us once again. Credible 4 of 5 for 56 yards after that pass, and looking to try to now be set up to punch this one into the end zone with a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, well inside the red zone. We're going to come out in a shotgun formation, 2-back set, 3 receivers. He hands it off to Ward, going right, bounces off one tackler, and then gets brought down for a 4-yard loss. Nowhere to go for him as the Georgia Tech defense came swarming through and read that play beautifully and then made the tackles. Thought Ward could have gotten away. He did get away from the first guy, just unable to get away from the rest of the pursuers, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And so now Credible still in the shotgun, 3 receiver set. Play act, no, option keeper. Credible goes up the middle. Thought he was going to hand that one off. He goes up the middle for 5 yards and basically makes it a 3rd and 9. Right at around the 9.5, 10-yard line here. And this is going to be a big play. We need to get this thing punched into the end zone. Oddly enough, we can get a 1st down, but I'm not sure we won't be able to score if we do that with how close we are. So in the shotgun, 3 receivers left. They bring a blitz. Credible drops it off to Rector on the right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Wyatt Rector, our sleeper tight end, comes through in a big way right here and gets us the opening score in the ACC Championship game. And that's going to give us an opportunity to have Fitzgerald come in and put this one right down the middle as it goes up, and it is. So 7-0 lead here at Bank of America Stadium here in North Carolina as we look to try to, capture a 2nd straight conference championship. Now in the ensuing drive by Georgia Tech, they come out set and they hand that one off to McDuffie to the right side. He's got a big hole. Jones chases him down. Dylan McDuffie gets stopped after a 9-yard rush, a pretty good one for him. They had solid blocking that sealed off that right side and allowed him to be sprung free. So 2nd and 1 for the Yellow Jacket offense. They're coming out in the shotgun. Sims with McDuffie in the backfield. Has the snap. It's going to be an option. Tosses it to McDuffie. Gainer comes through and makes a big stop for a 2-yard loss. Gainer has made some big plays for us in major spots, and he comes through once again. Wasn't a part of getting Sims to toss it, but definitely closed the gap with his speed and brought McDuffie down for the tackle. So now 3rd and 3. They're going to remain in a shotgun. Sims has the snap, hands it off to McDuffie. He's hit. He's brought down. Could not get away. Guess who? Gainer once again. His 2nd tackle in a row behind the line, and that's going to force them to punt the ball away. And after they do punt, here we are on our ensuing drive now in the 2nd quarter, still leading 7-0 with a play-action pass. They bring a blitz, and that one's almost intercepted. Credible threw that pass right over the middle. Didn't see the linebacker trailing him. That was a risky pass to make, and that almost ended horrifically in an interception, but thankfully they dropped that one. So 2nd and 10 now. We are on the plus side of the field at the Yellow Jacket, about 42-yard line here. As we hand that one off to Trayshawn Ward going left, tries to cut it up and cut it out and nowhere to go with it. The Yellow Jacket linebackers close quickly and bring him down for only about a 2-yard gain. And that's something they've been doing. They've really kind of helped, try to hold our rushing game in check. That leaves us with a 3rd and 8 in a pistol formation. Credible has the snap, fires it to the left side. He's got a man. Johnny Wilson deep down the left side for 22 yards and a big-time gain. Once again, he's got 44 yards on the 2 catches, both of them going for 22 on a lot of yardage needed on 3rd down conversions. And that's going to put us inside the red zone at about the 19-yard line. So Credible's come out in a shotgun. He's got Trayshawn Ward offset to his left side, hands it to him going up the middle, following his blockers, and Ward gets brought down after a good gain of 5 yards on that one. Getting us set up. He's got 47 yards on 9 rushes so far. He's been pretty integral. It's been kind of a tough go. 45 or 47 yards on 9 carries is about 5 yards per carry, but those have been tough 5 yards. So 2nd and 5. Credible has the snap, fires that one over the middle. He's got Ja'Kai Douglas, who's brought down after a gain of 11 yards, and that's going to get us about the 3-yard line. Douglas now 27 yards receiving through the air. And looking at the Pac-12 championship score as it goes down across the bottom of the little scroll thing there, number 5, Oregon is losing to USC. That could be a big-time upset. And so now 1st and goal. Credible has the snap, fires it over. He's got Wilson into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And look at that, just incredible. 34 passing touchdowns on the season. Breaks who I think was Chris Winky's record of 33 from the year 2000. I think that was Winky. 34 touchdowns on the season, including this championship. He's had a great year, and now we have a 2-score lead here in the conference title game. So leading 14-0. We stopped him and got it, forced a punt and have the ball back once again. Hand it to Ward to the left side. Makes the guy miss. He's got space. Trayshawn Ward down the left side. And they shoestring tackle him at the 30-yard line. Big time gain by Ward. Broke one tackle, just couldn't get the space cleared off. And they snag him by his shoestring and bring him down before he can escape into the end zone at the 31-yard line. So just under 5 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter, trying to extend our lead in this one. Credible has the snap. Play action to Ward. Stands back, fires it over. He's got Winston Wright. Big time catch, 24 yards over the middle. He's brought down immediately, but not before completing that catch. And that's going to set us up in a goal-to-go situation now. Winston Wright coming through for us once again here, making big-time catches in traffic. Credible, the benefactor of it, well over 100 yards passing here in this first half. Looks like he's going to be trying to go for 3 touchdowns. So 1st and goal. It's going to be an option. He takes it to the left side. Credible fighting forward. He's brought down at about the 1-yard line. And so we needed 8, but he only got 7. So that's going to make it 2nd and goal at the 1. Now, in this type of formation and in this type of setting, you got to give it to your man, Trayshawn Ward. So here we are in the pistol formation. Hand it to Ward. Nobody's going to touch him. Gets in easily. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. From a 2-score lead to a 3-score lead here in the first half. Now, Fitzgerald is going to try to put this one through right up the middle. So 3 touchdowns it is, 21 points to nothing here. And looking at the Big Ten Championship game, major playoff implications. Iowa, number 4, losing to number 1 Ohio State, 21-17. Still 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. That is going to be a close one that we definitely need to keep our eyes on. Iowa, they have the 1 loss. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get in, even if it is a close one with 2 losses. We'll have to see how things shape out for them after this game. So 1st and 10 now for the Yellow Jackets on their ensuing drive, trying to get just some form of positive offense, but our defense is not letting it happen. Dylan McDuffie gets brought down by Verse behind the line and a 3-yard loss. Our defensive line is really just kind of manhandling these offensive guards and tackles. And there's not much the Yellow Jacket offense can do to battle against us. Now on 2nd and 13 in the shotgun. Hand it off to McDuffie again, but the blitz is there, and they bring him down behind the line once again. Jarian Jones coming from the nickelback spot on the blitz brings him down for a 2-yard loss this time. So it was 1st and 10. Now it's 3rd and 15 as they are at the 47-yard line on the plus side of the field, though, on the Seminole side. So 3rd and 15. Sims has the snap. Briggs chases him down and is going to get him sacked for a loss of 7. 3 straight plays of lost yardage, and that's going to set up 4th and 22 here. Great job by Briggs, something he's done all year, having an amazing senior season campaign. That's how you set yourself up for the NFL and the draft. Now, they did have to punt the ball to us, so here we are once again, just over a minute to go. Credible rolling out to his right, stops, throws that one to Wilson. He's going to get hit and brought down relatively quickly after a gain of 5 yards. But that was just a better option to go, especially when rolling out to the right. Now, the Seminoles are going in a no-huddle fashion, staying in the 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right, has the snap. They bring a blitz, drops it off to right, over the middle. Winston Wright brought down after a gain of about 6 yards and picks up the first down here. So the clock stops temporarily as the offense is getting set. Now, just under a minute to go, 55 seconds remaining. Credible, staying in the shotgun, has the snap. A delayed blitz by Georgia Tech. He throws that one out to the right. Winston Wright gets it 6 yards. Once again, he's got 56 yards on 4 carries. Now, we do still have 2 timeouts, but I think we need to be a little bit more careful with those and plan to use them properly. And on 2nd and 4, Credible has the snap, rolls out to the right, tries to get rid of it, but gets hit right as he threw. And that one falls incomplete. He's 14 of 20 for 163 yards and the multiple touchdowns here in the first half. 2 of them to be exact. So 3rd and 4, 34 seconds remaining. Credible in a shotgun. 3 receivers bunch right. Has the snap. Fires it out. He's got Rector breaking tackles. Wyatt Rector still fighting forward. And he's brought down at the 18-yard line. And we will use our 2nd timeout to stop the clock to give ourselves a true chance to get set. And we're going to come out here in a pistol formation now. 1st and 10. 28 seconds left. Credible drops back. Rolls out to the right. Fires it late over, and that one's deflected. 2nd and 10. Almost intercepted, but they knocked it down. Unable to make the interception. And that stops the clock here at the 19-yard line as we get ourselves reset and don't want to have a turnover at this juncture of the game. So 2nd and 10, we send Rector in motion from right to left. Play action to Ward, drops it off to the right side. Rector's going to make that catch, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 11. That wasn't Rector in motion. Sorry, that was our backup tight end. I thought that was Rector going across. It just wasn't him. So now with a 1st and goal, and he got out of bounds, so we didn't have to use that last time out. So if something catastrophic like a sack does happen, we still have the capability to call that timeout and get set up for a field goal or something. So 20 seconds remaining. Credible has the snap, drops back, rolls out to the right, and just throws that one away. 5 seconds ran off the clock there. So 2nd and goal, we easily at least got 2 more opportunities to get into the end zone. Like I say, still the 1 timeout, right? So if like I said, something bad can happen, we can still be safe and make sure to get some points. So 2nd and goal, coming out, 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Credible in a shotgun. has the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it to the left. He's got right, pushing forward. He's not able to get out of bounds, though, and we will use that final timeout on 3rd and goal. And this is a get into the end zone or bust type of play. You do not throw this one anywhere outside of the end zone. You have to get points on the board. Credible is going to be all alone. Fires it quickly, right into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 3rd passing touchdown of the first half for Justin Credible. He leads them on a 14-play, 75-yard drive to push a score across the goal line just before halftime. And that means the first half will end at 28-0. We are the number 3 team in the nation, and we are playing like it right now. And our defense has really stepped up in this one. It has been impressive to see what those guys have been able to do. Shutting out the Georgia Tech offense. You know, they're, like I said, they're not juggernauts, but they've been pretty dang good all season. It's just we've been able to get pressure. Our defensive line has really hammered it home. Verse and Briggs coming off the edge. You know, they've been just a force to reckon with. Then you have guys like Gaynor coming out of the linebacker spot with speed and everything to make the tackles needed. So overall, a great performance by this team, all aspects of the game, and that's why we are leading 28-0 right now. And if you look at it, we have 199 passing yards to their 11 passing yards. Shutting them down is big. They have 50 rushing yards to our 105. So we're talking 304 yards to 61 total yards in the first half. This has been just a rout. Our offense has been unstoppable. Like, they've gotten sacks on us, but we've been able to make the big plays when we have needed to. And coming out here in the second half, Georgia Tech will start with the ball, so we need our defense to make another statement for us. And Sims drops back. Pressure comes. Verse gets another sack, and he's going to be brought down for a 6-yard loss. That's actually Verse's first sack of the game, but I don't know how many that is that we have total at this point. We have just been putting constant pressure. Sims has nowhere to go with it. Anytime he tries to scramble, and he's a weapon when scrambling, but anytime he tries, that pocket has just already collapsed around him. He's got nowhere to go. 2nd and 16 for the Yellow Jackets as they're out in a shotgun formation. They have the snap. Drops it off to the right side, and they're going to make the catch for a 4-yard reception to Ryan King in the right flat. Basically, that's the first time he's touched it all day. And he does fall out of bounds after those 4 yards. So it's 3rd and 12. This is what our defensive line has been wanting. Get these guys so they can pin their ears back and rush. Sims is all alone in the backfield, too. He's got 5 wide. We bring a blitz. Pressure's coming. He drops it off to the left side. Jarian Jones, who made the tackle behind the line, almost intercepts that one, but knocks it down, forces them to punt. So here on our opening drive, this is, we're in opportunities to really start putting games away. And Trayshawn Ward taking a run to the left side, getting through that hole and pushing it forward for a gain of 9 yards is how you do that. He's got 92 yards on the ground so far this evening. A great night for him on only 13 carries. So he has been integral. He's got the touchdown, and he's someone that has to keep this defense honest anytime they try to want to go with too much of a pass or some pass defense. So 2nd and 1, Credible in a shotgun, play action, drops back, fires it deep over the middle. Winston Wright comes down again, 29 yards over the middle. Winston Wright now with 93 yards receiving through the air. Credible has 258 yards passing. These two guys right now are being unstoppable. Winston Wright has stepped up majorly this season and has been a force to reckon with. So that's going to put us down at the 12-yard line here. Not goal to go, but inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 12. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Credible's in a pistol formation. Sends Ward in motion, has the snap, scans over. He's got Johnny Wilson, who runs it into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're looking at about 5 possessions by this Seminoles offense, 5 touchdowns. Going 5 for 5 here in this one as we push that one across. And this game is basically out of reach right now at 35-0. But, hey, it ain't over yet. We need to really put a team away. So after forcing them to punt, Credible is going to have an opportunity again. He's going to take off running himself, slides down after a gain of about 10 yards. That's dangerous to do, leading 35-0. You don't really want your starting quarterback to get hurt in a game like this where you don't need to have him out there. But our guys need plenty of practice. That's all I'm going to say. 35-0, 1st and 10. Hand that Ward going right. Got a small little hole. Trayshawn Ward pushing forward for about 4 yards on that carry. He's got 107 yards on 15 carries tonight. And I mean, you can't ask for any more from that kid. He is doing an amazing job for this offense. So 2nd and 6. Credible is going to be in a shotgun once again. 4 wide, 2 on each side. Hands it to Ward going left. Tries to make a cut, and Ward's going to be brought down for no gain. Linebacker played that one great. I thought he was going to try to cut through the hole between the tackle and the guard, but he doesn't. He follows Ward all the way to the outside and then makes a solid tackle on him, forcing it to be a 3rd and 6. We are 8 for 8 on 3rd down conversions so far in this game. And now Credible is going to snap the ball. They bring a blitz, drops back, fires that one deep to the left side, and that one's going to be knocked down. Oh, Miles Sims, the defensive back, makes a great play to knock that one down from the pass to Johnny Wilson. Now we are going to go for it, not because we want to run the score up, primarily just because we don't want to kick a field goal. It's not really close enough to punt. As we hand that one off to Benson up the middle. Benson breaking tackles. Trey Benson, 15-yard rush, his first carry of the night. He has not been out there all that much at all this season, except for on some pistol formations. But, man, he makes the most of it right there, picking up 15 yards on a 4th and 6, getting us all the way down to the 24-yard line. So here we come out, 2.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Going to be in a shotgun, 3 receivers set. Play action to Ward. Credible gets chased from behind, and he's going to be brought down after the sack. Just incredible. Sacked for a loss of 4 yards. Sylvian Yanjuan, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. That's the closest I can get to it. Pulls down his 2nd sack of the night. He has been kind of a hassle to deal with, but we've kept him pretty well contained for the most part on this Yellow Jacket defense. So 2nd and 14. Credible in the shotgun once again. Has the snap. Throws that one quickly over to Ja'Kai Douglas over the middle. He's going to make that catch and get brought down for a decent gain. Douglas now with 5 receptions for 63 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd and 8. So 3rd and long, I guess, but compared to 3rd and 14, it's pretty manageable in that sense. So 3rd and 8, coming out in a pistol formation. Benson to the left side. Ward behind Credible. Has the snap. Scans over. Fires that to the left. That's going to be intercepted. Walton jumps up, makes that interception, and Benson chases him down and is going to bring him down after that one. Credible got a little too greedy right there. Went for it really when he shouldn't have. Now, we did force Georgia Tech to punt. So here we have another opportunity for the nail in the coffin kind of drive. Incredible. Has the snap rolling out to the right side. Tried to get a convoy of blockers, but unable to do so. And still takes it himself for 15 yards. Now, we're leading 35-0. You say, what are you talking about, nail in the coffin? They haven't put any points on it. I know that, but this is one of those drives where you have to put points up just to say you're done. You may not know it. You are done. And Trayshawn Ward at the 10, 5, touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Call the Undertaker. The nail is in the coffin. This one has got to be done now. 42-0 here after this extra point. Fitzgerald ain't missed one all season. Why would he now? And he doesn't. 42-0. 6 touchdowns on 7 possessions so far. And that would be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. It really would be. We would put all the backups in, give them a chance to play in the title game. That we would put up 1 additional touchdown and still hold the Georgia Tech offense to nothing. 49-0. Throttling of the Yellow Jackets. That is a big-time win. And with that win, I do just want to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you have not already. And give us a thumbs up if you did like today's video. And I just really do want to thank y'all for all the support y'all have shown us here at Champion Sons as we hoist the ACC trophy for the second year in a row. All the support y'all have shown us has been crazy to see. I'm well over 270 subscribers now. I can honestly tell y'all I never thought that would really happen, a year ago when I only had like 40. So thank y'all very much for that. Now, a 49-0 win, right? We're number 3 in the country, so ahead of us was Ohio State and Alabama. Alabama absolutely throttled whoever they were playing in the SEC title game. Ohio State was struggling in theirs, but they do end up pulling out the win over Iowa. And, the score doesn't show, made it seem like it's a lot closer than it really was. At one point, it was 35-17, Ohio State over Iowa. And so I don't think Iowa's going to make it into the playoff, and they do not. So it is going to be number 1 Ohio State versus number 4 Notre Dame, who's the best-ranked 2-loss team that we have. And then number 2 Alabama coming in at 13-0. We will play them in the Sugar Bowl as we are the number 3 seed team. So stay tuned for that in the next episode. We will see highlights from Ohio State and the Irish before we take on the Crimson Tide in the first round of the playoffs. So definitely stay tuned for that in the next episode. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for all the support once again. And I will see y'all next time. So as always, everybody stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.